Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to be giving you a full overview and give you my first full impressions of the new Disney Plus. Now this service dropped just early this morning, midnight, and now it's available for general viewing to the public. Now this service is going to be priced at $6.99 a month. Yearly pricing is $69.99. Now, if you saw my video last night, like I said, the service dropped at midnight, and so far the sign-in process was simple and easy. I was able to access content with no problems. Now that I'm up early, we're going to be fully taking a look at it and give you my first thoughts about it. All right, so let's launch the app right now and see what we got. Alright, so we're getting the same splash screen that we got the first time I launched it upstairs last night on my TCL Roku TV. And I have two options. I can start a free trial or I can log in. Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click on start free trial. It looks like on here I'm going to have to enter in my email address. I'm not going to fully do all of this because I already have the account signed in. I'm assuming that you're going to be entering an email address, entering your password, putting your credit card, and go through the setup process. But like I said, I'm not going to be doing that because I already have the account signed in, so I'm able to catch the Disney content early. So I'm going to be logging in and we're going to be taking a look fully in depth on the Disney Plus streaming service. So I just put in my information and now we're going to be signing in, and let's see what we're getting for $6.99. Alright, so this is the same user interface that I showed you last night when the service launched at midnight. No need to go over again. This is the featured content section, and then right at the next screen, the middle of the page, you're going to be getting the Disney brands, the Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic. And then if you go down one more row, you're going to be just getting all of the content grouped into categories. So far, the user interface is looking good. I'm not sure why the feature content is not loading up properly. There it is. Now it's starting to load up. Maybe because of the fact that I have slow internet. Just wanted to note that. Let's just dive deeper into user interface now. I'm going to be starting with the main area, and look at that. I forgot to mention, so far the animations are looking good. Great animations loading up. Look at this. You got the nice Disney background with the castle fireworks. I forgot to mention that. Pixar, you got this cloud animation. Marvel, there it is. You got this animation just like in the movie introduction. When they introduce the movies, it shows, you know, the comics flipping, and it shows the characters. Star Wars, you get this nice background of stars. You're flying through the stars in space. And on National Geographic, you're getting this nice animation of nature and the frost in the winter, stuff like that. So great animation so far. So let's first dive into Disney, and there is the Disney content just loading up. Now it's taking okay, there it is, never mind. So Lady and the Tramp is on here. That's the original Disney Plus series. Alright, that wasn't good just now. I was hitting the right arrow a couple of times to show you the content, and it took a little while. Not really good, but hopefully it doesn't stay like that forever. High School Musical, I'm not saying that long name. That's a very stupid name. You got Encore, where it looks like he's rehearsing drama stuff, rather, I believe. You got the Imaginary Story, the Imaginarian Story, I believe. That's a documentary about, you know, people doing work at Disney, I believe. Okay, that's a little bit weird. A second there. So you can see what it's about right here. Disney Family Sundays, where They provide you content about crafting, looks like. So that's cool. Get the kids involved in crafting. And you got the original Disney movie, Noel, which is a Christmas holiday movie. If I go down, you get to check out the live action movies like Dumbo, Pirates of the Caribbean. I think that looks like the original Mary Poppins movie. You got Muppets. I'm not sure why it's taking a while to load from the content, but you got the Muppets, Santa Claus, Saving Mr. Banks. Let me tell you something, I need to watch that movie, Saving Mr. Banks. This is going to be great right here. Remembering the Titans, Alice in Wonderland, Muppets Most Wanted, that's the movie. And you got much more stuff on here. Pete's Dragon. I remember that this was on Netflix, now it's on Disney Plus. Hopefully it stays on there. You got animated movies, Frozen, Moana, Tangled, Big Hero 6. Much more on here that you can check out for yourself. You got Disney Channel original series, Phineas and Ferb, Lizzie McGuire, Jesse, Big City Greens, Elena of Avalor. That's a Disney Junior series. Tangled, the series, DuckTales. They have the classic and the regular DuckTales. The newer DuckTales, Jonas, Milo Murphy, and much more. You even have this thing on here, and it seems like now all of a sudden it's just loading up the autoplay. Very good stuff right here. You even have this series, Violetta. Excuse me if I mispronounced that, but I never seen that on Disney Channel. So very interesting. It's now available here on Disney Plus. Out of the Vault, you got Beauty, The Lion King, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, The Little Mermaid, The Jungle Book, Cinderella, Snow White, and a lot more. Very interestingly, UI is kind of glitching out and it's not really loading up all the content on the main screen in here. Maybe that could be my slow internet. That could be factoring into it. Content from the 90s, Hercules, The Parent Trap, Newsies, Hocus Pocus, Flubber, alright, Princess and Fairy Tales, and you got Disney Junior Original Series. Let's go back and let's take it to the next page. Pixar, Finding Dory, Monsters University, Toy Story 3, Cars 1, 2, Inside Out, Cars 3, Toy Story, Finding Nemo, and it's acting up again. This is just day one, so hopefully that improves, or maybe that could be just my internet. Finding Nemo, Monsters Inc., Toy Story 2, Wall-E. This is one of the stuff I'm watching on here. Wall-E, definitely watching that. Get my massager back. Original content, you got Forky Ask a Question, Pixar in Real Life. I'm definitely watching that as well. Float, you got these sorts here. Float, Purell, Kit Bull. You got the Toy Story series on here, along with original content made for Disney Plus. And you got Toy Story Toon series. You got the Cars content on here, including the film movies and shorts and specials. Unlikely Heroes category, where they have Dory, Nemo, A Bug's Life, Birds, Piper. That doesn't even look like a Pixar short in this thing. It kind of looks like an actual picture, which is incredible how Pixar does their animations. You got the shorts on here, Pixar through the years, and it looks like it even starts with the original Pixar program movie. So that's cool right here. Next up, let's take it over to Marvel. You got all of the movies on here which is taking a little while to load up. So I'm going to pause it again and pick it back up when all the content. Oh, actually, it's already loading. Anyways, so the Avengers Endgame, day one, they have this thing on here. Originally, it's supposed to be coming out in December, but now it's already out day one. That is a major win. You got Captain Marvel, you got Iron Man 3, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, the original Avengers. That's very interesting that they have that out right now. Thor, you got the Civil War, you got Avengers, Age of Ultron, Guardians of the Galaxy, the original Thor movie, Iron Man 1 and 2, and that's it here. You got series, so you can check out the original Disney Plus series for the Marvel Hero Project, or you can check out regular series and specials that air on various Disney networks with the Marvel brand, including expanding the universe, Runaways, assembling the universe, Agent Carter, and much more. You even have the original X-Men series. Let's check that out right here, right now. This is gonna be fun. Once it loads up, there it is, original X-Men series. And while we're here, why not just take a look at what the user interface looks like when you're loading up the content and you're about to play. So you get the seasons up in here, various by season, 1, 2, and 3, season 4, season 5 here. And then you can check out suggested content, so you can check out content similar to this. So we have Spider-Man, Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Silver Surfer. Now let's check out the details, and you can check out, information related to the show. So let's go back, go down. You can check out many Marvel Avengers on here. So you check out many versions of the regular Marvel characters on here, including Marvel Superhero Adventures, Spider-Verse, so you can check out content related to Spider-Man throughout, the original content, the movies, etc. And you got Marvel through the years, starting back even in the, I believe, early 60s or 70s. Let me see right here. 1979. So that's what they have all the way back to. Now let's check out Star Wars. Now, this is probably the least thing I'm going to be watching on here, but if you're a person that enjoys Star Wars very much, this is the hub that you need to check out right here. And you got all of the movies: A New Hope, The Emperor Strikes Back, The Return of the Jedi, The Mandalorian, I think, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, The Force Awakens. You got the original series. This is something I bet everyone's going to be checking out. I mean, I've been checking out the trailer. This is the show I predict that it's going to be the most watched on here. The Mandalorian. You got Clone Wars, Rebels. I think that aired on Disney XD. That and that one too. Resistance, Lego Star Wars, all sorts. You even have Lego Star Wars content here. And you can check out through shorts as well, along with other short versions of the Rebel, All Stars, Star Blip Wars, Star Wars Forces of Destiny. You got specials on here that air on various Disney networks. You got the Dark Vader collection, and you can check out Star Wars through the years. Finally, let's check out the National Geographic. You got the original series on here for Disney Plus, The World According to Jeff Goldblum. You got Gordon Ramsay. To be honest, I'm a fan of him, so I might need to put that on here. The Incredible Dr. Paul. You got all this stuff that aired on the National Geographic networks. that were acquired by Disney this year. You got the movies, including how dogs got their shapes, science fair, the flood documentaries, vets and pets, science and innovation, and exploring our world. So that's all the stuff that you have here. Day one on Disney Plus for these brands. Now, like I said, I already went through the features of the categories in the user interface. So now what I'm going to do is talk about the side menu, and I'm going to start all the way at the top. So as you can see on here, you can check out who's watching Disney Plus, and I can make up to 7 profiles. So you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to edit a profile. I'm going to turn it into my name, and we're going to be setting it up and see what we have. All right. So profile. So I'm going to put my actual name on here, and next I'm going to put in a profile icon. So now let's get into the profile page. Kind of similar to, you know, Disney Now, but way different. Instead of getting, you know, the emojis, now you have actual pictures of characters from Disney franchises and other brands, including Marvel. So I can check out featured stuff, including a character from Star Wars, Monoloa, Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story, Elsa, Groot, the Mermaid, Iron Man, the baby from The Incredibles, the BB-6 from Star Wars. I think this is from Black Panther, Spider-Man. I think this might be the one I'm going to go right here for. But let me just show you the rest. From Disney, you got Mickey Mouse, the Lion from The Lion King. To be honest, I haven't watched all of these shows, so I don't know the actual names, so please forgive me. You got all of these characters. You got Minnie Mouse, you got Rapunzel, Chameleon, and you got the Wreck-It Ralph characters. You got Ralph, Penelope, you got that bunny from the Zootopia series. Some of these characters, you got the original Lion King characters. Next up to Marvel, you got Iron Man, like I said, Groot, I don't know this one too much. Star Wars, you got all these characters from Star Wars. You got Pixar content characters, all these characters from the Toy Story. You got these car characters, monster characters, incredible characters, Ratatouille, Inside Out, Brave, Finding Nemo, Up. I think that's the most on here. You have a couple of animals on here for National Geographic if you want to, you know, support animals, wildlife, nature. You got the elephant, penguin, panda, and the dolphin. And you got content, you got these things sorted out for kids on here. So you got Disney Junior characters on here, Mickey Mouse friends and friends. Kind of interesting that you have the new design Mickey Mouse, but the others you have the classic characters designs. And you got these 4 characters from the DuckTales series. You got Disney villains. Now you got Disney Channel. You have Disney classic characters, and you have Disney princesses. All right, now let's go back here, and I have the setting on here so I can automatically leave on autoplay and check out the content. I can turn off the background video so I won't have to get these pop-ups where as soon as I go into areas, it's going to be automatically auto-playing the content. And I got the app language set to English. So let's leave it at that. That's my profile. And I can add another profile. So what I'm going to do now is add a new profile. Let's just go down here. Add one for the kid. You know, pretend I have a kid. and I can name that profile Zach. And I can have a kid's profile. So why not head into the kid's profile and see the user interface for that quickly before I move on. So now it changed up the backgrounds, and now I'm getting the content for the kids. And now I can check out Frozen, you know, kind of the same thing as the regular Disney Plus, but just suitable for kids. And I can check out the characters instead of the regular Disney brands. I now have Mickey Mouse and Friends, princesses, Disney Junior content, superheroes, action adventures, and animals and nature. Let's just check out the Disney Junior and see what the user interface looks like quickly. Alright, Disney Junior, much better user interface. And let me just take a look at this here. You have Mickey Mouse, you got all these series, and that's it basically. So let's just check out what the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse interface looks like for the kids. Generally the same thing as the regular Disney Plus, so no need to go over that again. Same thing, just different categories. Let me just see quickly. Okay, so basically the same stuff as the other ones, which I'm going to be getting to right now. First of all, I'm just going to be stretching up the profiles real quick, and then we're going to keep going. Alright, so next we're going to be going into the search. Let's see what that looks like here. So I can search for content on here, or I can check it out by collection if I don't know what to search on here. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. I'm going to be taking a look at one of the collections here. Actually, that's not loading up, so actually I'm going to be searching, and now it just loaded up. Oh well. Let's search for Phineas and Ferb on here and see what the user interface looks like when you search for that content. So as you can see, as I search, it gives me suggestions on the bottom of the screen, so it can suggest me content that I can search for. Alright, and as you can see, Phineas and Ferb already popped up. Not the series, but some of the movies. There it is right here. That's the one I'm looking for right here. User interface kind of looks the same for the search results area. Yep, looks exactly the same. Nothing different about it. Now I will tell you this though, the user interface and the animations is loading a bit slow. Like I said, that could be because of my internet speeds, but just keep that in mind. Now let's just explore the content on here. So you can check out Disney through the decades. Took a while to load up, but Disney through the decades. You can check it out by the years, and from the 20s to the 30s. You got 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and the 2000 decades, and the 2010 decades. So good stuff right there. Let's check out the Disney Channel original movie collection. Alright, feature content on here, and you got Disney Channel original movies for the decades as well. Star Wars, the Saga collection, and you can check out the Skywalker Saga collection, rather, my apologies. You got Disney princesses on here, feature content you got on here, and then you got more adventures, and then you got the princess series. You got the Spider-Man collection. Yep, same thing as the in the category section. Let's check out Disney Nature collection. Let's see what you have on here. Feature content. So that's all the movies you have on here. And I believe you have the original a new original. I don't know if that's coming out, but a new original Disney nature movie. Let's check out the Mickey Mouse and Friends feature content, and including the series. And you got these shorts. National Geographic Exploring Our World. You got original series, and you have all the series on here. Now let's get to the Darth Vader original collection on here. Let's go back. Disney Channel. You got the feature content on here. You got the series, you got animated series, and you got original movies. Now let's go to the Muppets collection. All the movies and all of the series related to it on here. Marvel animation. You have the movies and series on here. And you got short content. Toy Story collection. Of all of the original Toy Stories. The fourth one is supposed to be out in December. And you also have the shorts on here to go along with it. Cars collection now. Same thing as Toy Story, all of the shorts and movies. And finally, the National Geographic Nature collection. So there it is, all of the animal and nature documentaries. So that's all of the collections here, in the search area. Now let's go down to watch list. So as you can see right here, my watch list is empty. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add content to my watch list collection and show you the user interface for that. So just to show you how the watch list works, all you gotta do is just find content on here that you're looking forward to watch. Like this one, I'm looking forward to watch this one. And then I'm going to be clicking on the plus button next to the play, and you can see that check mark. Now if I go back to my watch list, the show is now on my watch list. So all I'm going to do is fill up with a list of stuff that I'm planning on watching and show you what that looks like. Just fill up my watch list and this is what it looks like. I'm assuming the more you have on your watch list, the bigger it's going to fill up, but that's just all I have for now. Now let's go down here to movies. So as you can see, I can check out all of the movies on here, featured, original content. I can check out Avatar on here, the Simpsons movie. I need to add that to my watch list now too. Science Fair, Monsters University, Toy Story, Nemo, a lot more on here, and I can sort it by category, and I can sort by all movies A through Z. Let's see what that looks like. All right, that's cool. I can sort by genre as well, so I can check out, if I'm a person that enjoys documentaries, I can always check out the documentaries on here. If I want to check out stuff for the kids, boom, I can check it out for the kids. If I have a 4K device on my Roku is a 4K, so it has 4K capabilities, even with my TVs now, I can still check out the content on here in 4K HD and HDR. Let's go down next to the series on here. I can check out all of the original series on here and along others. Basically all of the same content. Check it out through A and through Z. Same thing as the movies. Same thing as the genres as well. I can check it out via action, animation, comedy, docuseries, and kids. So that's cool right here. Next up, we got original series on here. So you can check out original series on here for you and for others. All of the original content available through Disney right now, I can check it out through a collection. So let's check out Spark Shorts on here, because I want to see what that user interface looks like, if it's the same thing as the others. Nope, it's not the same as the others, except you just got, a collection on here. And then you can click on it and you can check out the shorts through there. Let's go now to the settings and let's see what you have on here. Alright, you can check out your account, change your email and your password, blur that out because I don't want nobody to see it. And I can check out help, and it's going to tell me, if you need any help, go to disney.com. Legal content, check out legal matters and stuff like that. No need to go through that nonsense. You can log out of your account and you can check out the version. So now let's go back up here, because this is what I'm going to be doing. All right, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be watching a show. All right, this is interesting. See, this is why I'm glad I'm doing this live right now, because right now it seems like I'm suffering through a glitch. See, I'm trying to press on the select, to go home and you're still at this page. This is why I'm glad I'm doing this live. You know, maybe in case you are going through as well, or you want to figure out what you're facing, you know what's going to happen. Day one glitches, I know. We'll get through this together. Yes. Anyway, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be playing a show right here, and this is something I'm actually going to be watching. I'm going to be watching Phineas and Ferb, and I'm going to be showing you what the user interface looks like when you're playing the content. Does it automatically take you to the next episode thereafter, and much more. So let's go to my watch list. Season 1, episode 1. I think that's how it's going to be playing for me first, alright? So right now you're going to be witnessing me watching the first thing on Disney Plus, and let's see what the user interface looks like when you're playing the content. So let's see what we got here. There it is. So Phineas and Ferb just played on here. As you can see at the top, I can check out the rated content for it, and you got the Disney Plus logo. And as you can see at the top right corner, the way it looks with the rating, it kind of looks a little bit similar to Netflix, but just blue. Now let's just go to the bottom here. As you can see, it looks very simple. It doesn't have any buttons. Does it have to skip into? Yep, it has to skip into right there, just like Netflix. So I can skip the introduction and get right to my program. It still kind of shows the end of the introduction there, but you know, you get it. Yeah, and I can skip through it. Doesn't give me any thumbnails, it looks like. Let me see if I can go up or down. Yeah, I'm going up and down. Doesn't give me any, you know, menu for it. And just like on my regular Roku, I can turn on closed captioning. I can turn it on only through a replay, or I can turn it off. And it also has the ability to set the audio track to English if I speak English. If I speak Spanish, have that on there. If I speak in French, have it on there. And if I speak Dutch, have it on there. So you know what? Let's try that out and make sure it works right now. And I'm not going to get deep into it because I don't want no copyright issues. But English. Let's try Spanish. So if I play in Spanish, it's going to reload the show. Now I get the content in Spanish. Let's try French. Now I get the show in French. Let's try Dutch last but not least. And I get the show in Dutch. Let's pause that right here. And you have the features on here to turn on accessibility, and you can check out, you know, if you are visually impaired but you still want to check out your content, turn on audio guide. You can check out the show in, you know, in the audio guide. And as you can hear just now, it works fine. Let me turn that off real quick. Turn that off. And let me set my show back to English. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this show, and you know, if I see anything popping up, anything surprising as I watch the content, I'm going to pick up recording and show you the stuff. Then we'll end it at that. Give you my final first thoughts about it. So I'll be right back watching this show, and if you can excuse me, I'm going to relive my childhood memories, relive that nostalgia. Be right back. Alright, so I'm back in, and as you can see, I just finished watching the first episode of Phineas and Ferb, and this is the screen I'm getting as soon as the show ended. It's giving me a new episode, and as you can see, the credits just popped out. And if I would have kept it and left it at this play next episode, it would already taken me to the content, as you can see right here. So I can check it out right now if I want to, or I can view details about the next episode I'm about to watch. So that's how it works, with the autoplay feature. That's the user interface that pops up. Now I'm going to go back to the home screen, and I'm expected to see the continue watching section. If that's the case, yep, it's right here at the bottom, right below the recommended for you section. But it's still not recommending me content based on what I watch. Like I said, maybe if I could just keep watching it, maybe it will later. But let me just give you my overall viewing experience watching, the first episode of a particular Disney programming on Disney Plus. So the program ran beautifully, no buffering issues, nothing like that. The content played smoothly, but there was a little bit of maybe a glitch, I don't know. But sometimes, in some areas of the episode, it had this closed captioning on the bottom of the screen telling me, a title related to maybe like a place. For example, like a cafe shop in the show, it gave me a caption of, the name of the cafe. I think that's a glitch. I don't think that's supposed to happen. I mean, but that's just a tiny little thing. But other than that, content went smoothly, no buffering, nothing. Excellent content responsiveness, no issues whatsoever. So this isn't a real review, but these are my first impressions. The user interface is good. Now the only thing is, maybe because of my internet speeds, it's not, maybe because I'm now checking out the user interface for a couple of hours now, maybe the content's going to be running more smoothly. Let's just see right here. Let me just check out Simpsons right here. Yeah, now it's loading up nice and fast. Since I'm now in the app a little bit longer, now the content is loaded up nice and fast. Let me just check out one more, Avatar. There he is. Yep, loading up nice and fast now, no issues. All right. So I'm giving this a go so far. Right, $6.99 just to check out content. And when I mean content, I mean a whole lot of content. It's definitely worth it. It's affordable. The user interface is great. I love it. Nice and simple. It's not like Netflix as you load up content, checking out what to watch is gonna, show you a bunch of, ads and stuff like that. It loads up nice and beautiful. The animations are good. I mean, to be honest with you though, they're not as good as the Apple TV app animations. I mean, check out my last video when I was, taking a look at it. If you want to find out what I'm talking about, animations are not as good as the Apple TV animations, but they're kind of good enough. So, like I said, Disney Plus is a go. I'm enjoying it so far. Come back a week from today, as I'm probably going to do a full review. I'm also going to be doing a podcast. If you want to listen to this via, an audio, whether it's via Anchor, Spotify, Google Play, and Apple Podcasts are coming soon, hopefully. But, if you want to listen to my opinion through it, check out through there. And like I said, I'm giving this a go. It's great. Nothing major is wrong with it so far. The only few issues are, it's probably a glitch here or there. A little bit of a spazzing out here or there with, the images loading up. Let me just try it one more time and see if it's working now. Okay, Pixar loaded up. Let me just load through this one more time. Okay, it kind of looks like it's loading up the content properly now. Let me just make sure. Yep, looks like the content is loading up properly. No issues now. But that's just my first impressions and an overview of the new Disney Now. I'm giving it a go. Check it out for yourself. 7-day free trial, and then after that, $6.99 a month. Also, another thing, it also has a bundle deal where if you want to pay and combine this with Hulu and ESPN Plus, that's going to be $12.99 a month. So great there as well. Now you're getting an expanded world of content. So check that out for yourself, all right? Like I said, come back a week from today for a review of it. My full thoughts overall. I'm going to be playing with this for a week and give you my thoughts and see if it's worth paying $6.99 a month for. So far, to me, it's definitely worth it, but we'll see later on. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.